You'd smell a rat, wouldn't you? You should, because it's the new scam sweeping the world and it's doing business here.
Oh, she's given over her Visa card numbers.
They got no conscience and don't care, obviously, who they rip off.
I just wanted to yell through the phone, no, don't do it, they're ripping you off.
It's a simple case of telephone trickery.
You feel so stupid as well, you know? You just feel like such an idiot for falling for something like that.
They're going to try it again.
A promise of an all-expenses-paid overseas holiday.
People need to know.
But these confidence tricksters are just dialing D for deception.
People preying on the helpless. They obviously have done it to other people. I think what they're doing is despicable.
It's the latest credit card con, and Australians are at the top of the hit list.
I thought, this is not happening, and I'm thinking, do I scream into the phone and try and tell them stop, don't give it to them? What do I actually do?
It starts with a phone call. A smooth-talking operator says you've won a credit card promotion.
You've won 5 days in Daytona Beach, Florida. You'll be staying in the Oceanside Resort.
Oh, great.
All you need to do is hand over your card details for verification.
Do you have an expiration date on that card?
If you get a phone call like that from somebody offering you something that sounds too good to be true, hang up.
Single mother Karen Gask fell for the hotline hype.
I'm absolutely shocked, you know, that somebody else can fall for this as well.
She handed over her credit card details and they helped themselves to $1,000.
She was offering me a package to Florida to go to Universal Studios and Daytona, cheap airfares, cheap accommodation, had 18 months to take the trip.
The call went for 25 minutes, but the fantasy only lasted about 25 seconds.
Not a lot, unfortunately. After I got off the phone, I sort of thought maybe I better get online and just, you know, check these people out. Of course, there was nothing to be found on the internet about these people. There was no website that I'd been given. So I Google searched their name and found blogs by other people that had said, you know, don't go near these people. They're ripping you off.
And what's going through your mind?
I'm beside myself. I'm just thinking, what am I going to do? I'm, you know, on my own raising 2 children. $990 is a heck of a lot of money.
Authorities believe this international syndicate has raked in millions of dollars from trusting Australians.
It's a low, low act.
But thanks to Herb Cook and his wife Kerry, a simple cross line may smash open the gang's operation.
There was something wrong with your visa. Do you want to try the MasterCard? How do you spell your name on that card?
Herb couldn't believe what he was hearing, so he hit the record button on his phone.
I could hear them asking her whether they could have her Visa card details to get verification that she is the Visa card holder. So, other words, having her assume that we have your Visa card here in front of us.
So that card starts with a 4, Kathy. Can you tell us the other digits on that card?
They're not only lost money, they've now got to pay it back, so it's money they didn't have.
London.
Because of that, I'm arresting you on suspicion for...
Dublin.
You're being arrested for attempted deception.
Bangkok. And even on our own doorstep.
Where's the boxes? Where are you going?
We've nailed the scammers.
The scams are absolutely getting worse. Almost everybody will see some form of scam almost every day.
Louise Sylvan from the ACCC warns that many of these fly-by-night companies are based offshore and Australian authorities are powerless to recoup money con. So, rely on the old saying, if it sounds too good to be true, well, it is.
If somebody's really offering you something terrifically good, you've got a big win or whatever, that should really alert you that there's a scam happening, and really hanging up on these people or just not talking to them, not responding to emails is the best thing that consumers can do.
I want to come and say, you know, expose these people so that everyone else can find out about it and they don't get bought into it as well.
If you've been ripped off or you know someone who's been taken for a ride, we want to expose the scam. Email us aca@9.com.au and we'll have a crack at the bad guys for you.
So you've been warned, but there is at least some good news for Karen. After a long investigation, her bank cancelled that overseas transaction and returned her money.